Hi bestie, how are you? Now listen, I don't want you to worry, but this budget hasn't really gone spectacularly well this month. A couple weeks ago, I had an unbudgeted spend and it's kind of haunted me to this day in terms of the fact of that I haven't been able to just like sweep it under the rugs. Like normally I can sort of hide it in buffer or something like that, but I just haven't been able to. We need to look at that today. Hi guys, gals and non-binary pals, welcome back to Budget with Ira. My name is Ira and on this channel we talk about budgeting, paying down debt and saving up for the life that you truly deserve. If that sounds like something you'd like to watch, please consider subscribing to the channel because we do have a lot of fun over here, bestie. Yes, we absolutely do. So in today's video, we're going to be checking in for week four of September's budget. But not only that, we're going to be closing out September as well. I've also got a bit of something to admit to you as well. So when I started my sort of fitness and health journey, I kind of swore off of Red Bull. And if you have been around here a while, you will know that I was addicted, like fully addicted to Red Bull. And like a week and a half ago, I was with my nephew. He's like, yeah, have a Red Bull. It's turned into a bit of a problem and I need to figure that out for myself for sure. So we're checking in for week 4. That means we're taking a look at all the money that left my account last week, whether that be cash or card, comparing that against my budget, making sure I'm on track. And I know what you're about to say. Before you even say it, I'm going to stop you right there, bestie. You're going to say it's a boring video, but oh no, it is not a boring video. At the end of today's video, we're going to be doing cash stuffing. We're going to be doing saving challenges. We'll also be playing with the new collection. So let's get into it. We are here in the beautiful My Budgeting Journey Planner, which is kind of coming towards the end. We've only got really 2, maybe 3 more months left in it. Of course we have, because it's September. And we're going to lay down expense tracker stickers from the 21st to the 27th. I need to warn you up ahead, there are no spends. I spent a lot. So there's a garage near me that has my favorite Red Bull flavor, which is the yellow one, the tropical one. They have it there for $1.59. So I've kind of started a habit of getting a yellow Red Bull, like doing an extra long walk to the gym in the morning, and grabbing a yellow Red Bull and like drinking it on the way to the gym. And it brings me a lot of joy. So I've done that every day. So I did it on the Tuesday and the Wednesday and the Thursday. I don't know how to do this quick. I don't know if this is going to be like a clean edit. And the Thursday. Oh, that's wonky. And the Friday. Oh, that's going to annoy some people. Hold on. I'm going to fix these because that is going to annoy a lot of people. I'm going to have hate comments. I'm going to have people turning up at my house with burning pitchforks. Like, we can't have wonky stickers. But yeah, it has become like a bit of a ritual for me. And like, I'm annoyed at myself because I was doing so well, but I've cut so much out of my diet. If this is bringing me joy, I kind of need to embrace it. I feel like embrace it temporarily because I know I can kick it, but I've kicked so much this year and I've had a really tough year that I'm going to try and not beat myself up. So if a daily £1.59 treat is what it is that's going to get me through the rest of the year, so be it. It's not going to make me unhealthy. So going back to Monday, my gym payment came out, which was $29.99. As we know, I'm always there. I definitely get the money's worth of it. And I also bought cat food on my way. I think I was running an errand or something. Oh yeah, I was helping out my nephew. And I also got petrol while I was in that town. On the Tuesday, I went swimming. Like, I picked up what I learned, but I didn't do my swimming lesson that Thursday because I got a tattoo like the couple days before. So I did a swimming. It's probably a little bit early to do it, but I did it anyway. But I kind of wish I didn't, because look at that. That's gone really weird, that one has. Hopefully it sorts itself out. But that's the last time I'm buying swimming with my spending money because it is budgeted for in the new budget. On the Wednesday, I went and got my hair cut, but I just went into town, did it and came back. So that's all it was. And then on the Saturday, I went to Tesco and I didn't keep the receipt, but I do know I got Red Bull and like some bits for lunch. So spent £3.80. So that was my week. No spends, but we still got 3 days left of the month. So let's see what happens. But because it's it's less than 4 days. So I'm counting that as the first week of October. So there's that. Let's move over to this stunning page here. This is check-in. We're going to check in for week 4. We're going to get up close and personal and get going. Okay, so I'm going to start by filling in everything that I know. Okay, so starting with spending. Last week I gave myself £25 because we rolled a blue, I believe, on the dice challenge, and I put a fiver into Fiver Friday. I ended up spending £19.54, which would give me £5.46 to roll over, but we're not going to do that. We're going to put that into change team. We're going to do that straight after. So we're actually going to roll over zero. So let's put zero there. And petrol and unbudgeted were the same story. So I spent the full 30 and left over zero. And there were no additional unbudgeted spends. So we ended the month on minus £9.49. So looking at the week, we stuffed £25. I spent £79.54 and we're going to roll over zero. So nothing going over to the new month. So here's my beautiful little binder. Here she is. This is the A7 Budget with Ira binder. We all know her and love her, and we've got £5.46 in here, and that's more than I'd usually like spend, but I think I was just getting a Red Bull and kind of feeling guilty, I guess, and it was probably more than I normally have anyway. So I don't know. I think it's weird. By the way, here's the change tin. I think it's weird when I don't know, I feel like I've failed in some way with the Red Bull, but at the same time I kind of don't care. Weird. Anyway, this is the leap year tin. It is a sticker that's available on my Etsy store. By this, you can stick it to anything. This saves up £681.61, but we're doing £5.46. But because we've got a lot left over, we're going to go £5.46 minus the highest number, which is £3.51, which leaves £1.95, and that seems weirdly familiar. It's not though. £1.95 and £3.51. So we signed off 2 today. So let's put this fiver in so that I don't spend it. And then, I don't know what this 600 quid, what did we use the last 600 quid for? Probably took it on holiday. Anyway, that's done for the week. So back in the budget, there's a lot to deal with. First of all, our bills. So gym did come out, which was $29.99, and cat food was $40.69, exactly as expected. So do you remember there was a long time where the cat food price was going at £1.50 every single month, but it's kind of stopped there. So it's pretty good. And then we had unbudgeted for the week, well, the month, wasn't it? It was $9.49. The only difference to what I budgeted for and what actually happened was here. Swimming was £47, and then there was unbudgeted spend. So instead of my budget for bills being $737.46, it was actually $758.95. So not a lot more, but instead of having the 900, I had 963 left over. So we can already see what's going to happen, but we'll go through the motions. When we took the 280 away, we were left with 683.92, so 683.92. And then when we take the 550 away from that, we were left with 133.92. And then when we took the 150 away from our home savings, we're actually left with minus 1608. And it's been a long time since we've had a minus figure for our buffer. So basically every bit of buffer that we've ever saved up, it's taken out of that. And that's kind of what happens with unbudgeted. So if we even go back to last month, the budget was up £50. So there is buffer there for it. It's not the end of the world. I would just ideally like to be in the plus, but it doesn't matter that much. If we move over to next month, let's have a look. There is like 20 quid built into the buffer. So I think we're going to be okay. Now it's time to do saving challenges, and look at this beauty. If you missed the video from last Wednesday, we moved over from the Oh My God collection into the new Snow Day collection. She's beautiful, and if you haven't seen her, you definitely want to check her out. There's a launch video, there's everything like that. It's all available on my Etsy store now, and it's absolutely stunning. This one here is covered in glitter because this was the one used in the video, but if you want one without glitter, just grab any because it's only mine that's covered. But we're moving into spending, and we're going to take £40 out for the week. So I do 2 5s, a 20 and a 10, and October is going to be a 5-week month, so we should have 4 times 40 left over, which obviously I don't need a calculator to tell you what that is, like not at all. So all I need to do is just simply add it all up in my head, and I just know there's £160. So let's go ahead. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60. Exactly as I deduced. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's Stephen Hawking level brainiac, and then there's me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm so smart. Anyway, this £40 would be lovely if I got to keep it all, but I don't get to keep it all. We are going to move over to my primary challenge, which we have just consolidated literally a matter of seconds ago for me, but a week ago for you. This is available on my Etsy store, but this is the older version. Now, the current version and the version that you will buy looks like this. It is essentially the same, but it's a laminated envelope. So you can see the craftsmanship here, and this is what it looks like on the back. It also comes with this dice that's either going to roll a yellow, a blue, or a red. So if we look at the back, you assign a value for each color. So for red, I have done 5, for blue, I've done 10, and for yellow, I've done 20. So I'm going to roll this dice, and whatever it lands on, I'm going to save. I have finished all of the yellow ones, but if it does land on a yellow one today, I'm just going to mark off 2 10s because it's going to finish the challenge a bit quicker. So let's go ahead and roll this today, and it's red, so that's 5. That's very good news for me because it means that I get to do my other challenge as well, which I absolutely love. So let's put a £5 in here. Let's have that done. And it means I've got more money. So let's also go straight into Fiverr Friday. I love adding into this. I know that if you screenshotted it and you counted that up, you could see how much money I've got in there, but I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to carry on. I'm just going to do it. And then that is that. So happy that's done. I actually have a new savings challenge available. Do you want to see it? Let's have a look. Let's do a sneak peek, shall we? So this one is called The Wild Side. And if you look, it's that glittery leopard print. I wanted to have a savings challenge like this for a really, really long time. And I think this is a certain aesthetic that a lot of people are going to really enjoy. Can you imagine it in one of these binders? Oh my goodness, that is a Cat Slater vibe if I ever saw one. So this is what the challenge looks like on the inside. It just says The Wild Side, and it's just one of our standard saving challenges, but you're just signing off one of these beautiful leopard spots. So this is laminated double side, so you can use it as many times as you want. I think it's a really nice challenge to have. So yeah, this is available on my Etsy store now. Check it out. It's an absolute beaut, and I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, let's put this money back in here. So this is £30 for the week, and oh look, that's sprung somewhere. That's more than I usually get. So I am pleased about that. I'm going to enjoy this money for sure. So that's us all budgeted for the week. Thanks for sticking with me. It's been great. Hi guys, gals and non-biopaths. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. There's so many more saving challenges coming. We've got dice challenges coming out of our ears at the moment. So I think we've probably designed them all on this week's lives already. But if there's any left over, we'll probably do them. Oh, sorry. We'll probably do them over on Don't Trust Ira, like in the next couple of, like next week. But I primarily design with you guys over on Don't Trust Ira. We do that live and then they're available. So I know for a fact we've got a unicorn, a bee, and an owl dice challenge coming. And I think there's some other interesting ones coming too. So yeah, I'm probably getting into like a new saving challenge every week sort of cycle, like without stress, because I am working on advent calendars too. So yeah. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a Patreon? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have, bestie. If you like Sounds Like Perks and you like the sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. An extra special thank you to our top tier patrons, also known as Sugar Daddies: Amanda Briggs, Angie, Kathy and Diana Hazel, Denise Nelson, Diana Hazel, Emma Playford, Janice Backman, Lakota, Megan Edwards, Nat, Susan, Tasha Bouvier, Tiffany Probasco, Tony Leland, and Tracy Dowdy. That is all we have for today's video. So until next week's video, which I don't know what we're going to do. Should we do a budget bestie? Maybe we'll do a budget bestie. Make sure you go and fill out a budget bestie form. So I've got loads to choose from. Go ahead and do that, and we'll have a look at that. Oh, by the way, as well, there's a new hype feature on YouTube. If you have a look at like the bottom of this video, there's like, share, all of that. There's a hype button. If you could hype this video as many times as it allows you. I think it allows you to hype 3 times. If you hype this video, it could do wonders. So please let me know in the comments down below if you've hyped this video. Please let me know. I want to see if it makes a difference. So let's give it a go. Let's hype this video as many times as you can. That'd be lovely. But anyway, until the next video, bestie. Oh, look what I just found from the video. Until the next video, bestie, I need to go. I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. I have no idea what we're doing for a thumbnail, so I'm just going to do the... You're just going to have shocked face, and I think that will be it. All right. See you next week, bestie. Bye.